Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little, what's it, Monday? The 20th tournament talk time, NCAA tournament, NIT, CIP, or CBI. There used to be a CIT, not anymore. But yes, it's conference tournament time. Wonderful. Major League Baseball in a week. Super. NBA, if you're happy about NBA. I had the Bucks yesterday, loser. And it is what it is. What are we going to do? We'll talk about some NBA today. We got Tim to talk about that. Someone's going to talk about some ice, probably want to bring up some cold cash on the ice. We do have college hoops underway. In the comments section, I have my 7-day steal if you want to get it. 3120. Knock yourselves out. And Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Free picks are posted there. Same as actually not the same as last night. The picks are there though, with 2 ads here with NBA free picks, and they are now up in the chat, chattering across the way. Let's get to a little recap. SA 7 to 5. Last night I came in to do late night money. I'm like, short show, 15 minutes. I don't want to talk about it. I should have been 8-4. Yes, it would have been a nice miracle cover. I had already written down a miracle cover, and was like, wow, look at this. That's my 43rd win. I'll take a nice crazy win with Gonzaga getting 2 free throws, and then I had to cross out my 44th win on Gonzaga and chop it up to an 87th loss, going the other way with a half point to a 2-point game, 2.5. Yay! 43 and 87 since January 17th. Let's get into today's picks. Let's go. So the recap was what it was. Today's picks. Indiana State already underway, under 153.5. I ended up coming on Eastern Kentucky. I got the 7. It was a 5.5. I'll take a 7. Sure. Southern Utah -6. San Jose over 128. Milwaukee plus a 6. NBA, Knicks, and the Rockets. Knicks -8.5. And the Rockets plus a 10 spot there. So you got an NBA you want to talk about real fast, Tim?
Sure. Rockets outright. I'm not even worried. I do have the points up as well, but I have their money line. It's 16 straight games at this point where the Warriors cover at home and don't cover on the road. That's just all I'm playing out. And I've been on this trend for about 7 or 8 games now, so I've made my money. So if it loses, it loses. The only other one I'm on is the Memphis Grizzlies at -3.5.
All right, against
Dallas. I got it at 2.
I was gonna say I saw 2 earlier. I guess it went up, but
yeah, I got it at 2. But it is what it is.
There it is.
We ride it from there.
Cody's in the chat. Higgs NHL picks yesterday. Parlay hit. Bruins destroyed the Sabres. They did. I thought the over for sure there in a back-to-back spot, but Sabres can't even do anything. Good job, Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo. That's for you too. Rangers, 14 goals in 2 games. Tampa Bay won first period. VKG won first period. Wild won. Canucks won. Yes, the Wild. Yeah, getting wild with the Terrys. And people in here were against the Wild with the Terrys. And I was like, oh no. Excellent, Cody. Great job. Lock of the day today. Oh my God, Cody, you had to come in with a lock of the day after you say you hit yesterday. Oh, Cody. Lock o' day. It's for St. Patrick's Day. It's a lock of the day. Pens under first period. Is this a total lock? Every one of these games is a lock? Panthers under first period. Avs minus the half. Oilers puck line. Kings money line. Well, I mean, the Oilers puck line I think was like a 170 I saw. Again, I can't even lay that when it gets into the one. Anything over 140, I don't want to lay run line, puck lines. LA Kings small home fave. I understand there. All right, you want to go? That's 110. I can see that's the part where I'm doing a puck line for plus money. Baltimore guy was 11-3 yesterday. Yeah, nice little run by Jeremy there. Today's locks. Dude, Miz, I'm gonna have to ban you. I'm not even gonna read your comments anymore if you keep putting lock in them. I can't do it. That's just something I can't do. 4 overs finally hit yesterday. Taking Utah over Jose. You like the over in the You're taking. I'm guessing it's a Southern Utah over because they're not playing San Jose. They're playing Rice. That line's come down. I actually was going to think a little bit on the under there. It was down to a 160 from a 162.5. I don't hate San Jose there. Little tougher conference, playing a little better down the stretch. Yeah, nice win there by him, right, Miss? Jess with the miss. But I can't. I can't roll in when he starts talking locks. I got to block him. First time watch Relay Night Show, 2 times I did. That Craig guy came on. Well, last night he came on. I was ready to do a 10-minute show, and he came on, and we ended up talking about all the games coming up. But I did not want to talk last night after freaking that Gonzaga game. I hit the Xavier over. Did it go over? Again, yesterday I've already moved on. The clock strikes 12. It is a new day. 11:59. We're switching. The blinders come on to the new day. Jesse had the under. I did have 152.5. It was closer than it looked. It might have been. And the overs are eventually going to probably cash a little bit. We see a lot of first half unders and then second half overs. Something would have popped into. I thought you had over. I think Southern Utah and Rice fly over the total. Fly again. It's just come down, which is. Rice is an over team. I mentioned this yesterday. Rice is 21-10 to the over, I believe, on the season. And this was a 163. Now it's down to 158.5. So, you got a good number if you got the over because it's off 5 points from the opening number of it. He claims NBA is a strong suit. I posted his place here. And he's been hot, miss, and that's what it's about. Getting hot, riding a hot hand. Jesse, no need to be sorry. I was going to give you a hard time if it did go under. Scoring really slow in the second half. It was actually close at the end. Justin, what do you say, fella? Probably going to start day down 2 units. I bet Indiana stayed over early because they'll end up at closed at 148. Again, all these totals have come down. Again, 154.5 coming down. Why wouldn't it? We've seen a bunch of unders. Yes, we had some overs yesterday. But, you got a noon game on a neutral. Maybe it goes over. Maybe help yourself out with a second half over. Jesse says I eat Baltimore Cappers for breakfast. Lock it in with the king in the house. Welcome. It does look good. Let's be honest. The guy's on the verge of a Final Four here. What's there to say? You get a K-State team that is susceptible on the road, right? Kentucky all but shot themselves in the foot yesterday in that second half going late. And I think Izzo's definitely the coaching edge for sure. Here you go. Then you're going to face a Tennessee or an FAU team in the Elite Eight. Good season. Last team standing from the Big Ten. Izzo. Now I see you're on the other side. Well, I put that out last night, Justin. It was on. Justin, you on Twitter? You could have saw the pics this morning. You could have saw it. We had it. Tamush is in the house. What do you say? Tommy. Plus it's that. Yeah, we know Michigan to win the Natty. I got you, King D. We wrote it down. EK looks good early. Lots of points also. Think that's a lot of points? 26 points? I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, Bill. I don't know. I like the under. I got the under. We'll see what happens. I also have EKU plus the 7 there. Michael's in the house. Good morning. Tate Gray took the under in Indy State. I have Milwaukee plus 6. I like it as well. Cleveland State should have do yesterday. Yeah, crazy Cleveland State game for sure. And that's coming from the guy who had EKU. I thought it was a loss early in the show. Moneyline Markel in the house going to Knicks first half, Kings first quarter. Moneyline getting that. I know you don't like NBA, but I'm against you on the Rockets. I'm shocked you're against me on the Rockets. Why would I'm sure a lot of people are going to take Golden State. They're the Golden State Warriors. They're awesome. Kings first half. I'm with you. I like the Kings. Sacramento against the Jazz. No real opinion on that one. Anyone see how Eastern Washington game threw up a 3 at the buzzer? Yeah, I was hoping for a late cover there. I had Eastern Washington plus 12.5. Thank goodness I got that one because between that and the Gonzaga ending, I probably wasn't going to do a show yesterday. I wasn't. I was prepared to. I said it. This is going to be a short 15-minute show. I'm out of here. Craig came in, and it was an hour talking about the Sweet 16. Michael, already grabbed some Michigan State money line. NBA, I'm going Rockets first quarter. Yes, Warriors one of the worst road. Forget about first quarter road teams. They're just the one worst teams in the league on the road with 7 wins. Moneyline Markel. No, Rockets are playing better. Just can't do it. I would lean first half. Golden State has 7 wins on the road. 7-29. They're laying 10. Come on. If you don't want me to share his plays, I don't care. You share them. You come in. I hate. Don't say things are locks. Stop it. Somebody's hot's one thing. It's not a lock. Stop it, that Miz. You've been here long enough. You come in here. I tease. Not just you. Anybody. T Money comes in here. This is the game of the year. This is the tournament game of the year. If you don't do this, thank me in the morning. I write all that crap down because they're losers 95% of the time. Stop using the lock term in here. Take that to the Fade King. Go to that channel. Post locks in here. Hey, Craig, Astros today. Yeah, I love Buffalo running over the Mets. The third place Met team. Maybe fourth place if the Marlins get hot. You upset about Brandon Nimmo out for the year?
He's not out for the year. Nice try.
Michael, 3-3 yesterday. I thought Mariners had a shot until they lost one of their best players at the half. I don't even know what happened. He was just standing on the floor and collapsed. Yeah, I mean, I had UConn yesterday. I just thought their pressure would get to Mary's. Mary's is, kind of like a one kind of trick pony offensively. Justin, had a great weekend, so I ain't tripping about the sell, but I have any chance of cashing out a penny over 2 units here. I'm watching. My book is it. Listen, be happy with just winning. This has been a crazy tournament. And I say that because favorites are something like I don't even know. I didn't even look at my guy Dave Tooley today to see what the favorites have been in a tournament, but they were something ridiculous the other day, straight up, which is what a lot of people just bet. Money line parlays and stuff. So they're having a feast. Me on the other side. All right, I'm not even. You're not even getting bought up because that's what he says. I see your next comment. That's it. No more. All right, my guy. Catch you tomorrow. Moneyline Markel's out of here. Exactly. Don't say that crap in here. Usually you don't bet NBA taking West Coast. Usually don't bet the NBA taking West Coast games over in 3. So what's the West Coast game today? The Jazz? You're taking the Jazz over? Mr. Nika's in the house. Where have you been, Mr. Nika? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 180 in preseason. Yes, it happens. I don't even know who's pitching for them today. I didn't even look. Boston, 180. Garrett Whitlock versus Lee Ortiz of Pittsburgh. I like Whitlock. Do I want to lay 180? No. If I'm taking a baseball today, I mean, the Tiger line went from a plus money to a minus money. Tigers over Toronto. So I'd probably look at Toronto. Baltimore looks like they should be in play. Always fade in St. Louis. So Miami Marlins. Again, I don't want to lay 180, but it looks like the line move there says that Boston will probably have some regulars playing. We will take the Reds over the Angels with the move there. Looks like Cleveland would be a play there. 10-cent move to Cleveland. And the Dodgers with nobody on the hill. That line's come down, so I guess you take the Rockies. Good to see you, though, Mr. Nika. Any other thoughts on UCLA and the Zags? Their big man's out. I think they lost one of their guards as well. And I initially leaned to UCLA SA in the picks. I do have them here with our first look of Sweet 16 kind of stuff. I did say UCLA -1. I don't know, though. These were the lines last night. We pumped them up here. Michigan State was a pick 'em. Arkansas was a +4. San Diego State was 7. Xavier 4.5. Princeton +10. FAU's +5.5. UCLA was -1. Miami had a +7. I don't know. I think I might have to. The injuries are adding up for UCLA. Listen, both those guys playing. I mean, you'll see UCLA in the Final Four. I don't think so now. Yeah, you don't use the L word around guys who know what they're doing. Exactly. That's kind of nonsense. What's your thought on KenPom for handicapping? I like KenPom. If you're not spending $20 a year on KenPom, don't bet. I say the same thing all the time. You know, I joke like, all right, if you have $31 to buy me once every 4 months from watching the show, we give out a lot of free winners. Don't bet. And if you don't have $20 for KenPom, you shouldn't be betting. Bartovik's another great site, Haslam. If you're not gathering information, and it's basically free. I mean, what's it? It's $1 a month. Get it. It's a good jump point. And just and I'm not a huge guy come in here, Tommy. I mean, you're kind of newer to the chat. I'm not one of those guys come in here like, oh, we're talking synergy and offensive efficiency and possessions and this and that. That's all there. That's all stuff you should kind of familiar yourself with. I mean, I'm not. Do I harken out when I do some totals? Maybe. I mean, my totals, college basketball, I'm 60 and 44. My college totals, 58%. Not terrible, but definitely by KenPom. You should get it. I use it. I mean, it's good. It's no different than getting a blue ribbon book for college basketball start the year, or a Phil Steele or Anthony, whatever you're buying a preseason magazine. It's not going to hurt you. And honestly, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, using KenPom, you were beating the lines left and right. So my best years just using the KenPoms, just blindly. Now, KenPom's got this line. It is identical to the opening number. They just take KenPom and post it as a line. No 1,000 lock of the years today. Thank you, Tim. Markel, as soon as I was about to leave, Miss Beautiful Danica comes in. Baseball 10 days. Is it 10 days away? Is that it? I know it's next Thursday. Tim, go to MLB.com and see if they have starters projected for that day. There
is some starters on some teams. Hold on, let me try to find it. What day is opening day?
The 30th. Why do I like the San Jose over? I don't really like the San Jose over as much as I think I kind of like San Jose there, Miz.
Covers doesn't have anything. Hold on, I'm going to MLB.
I got EKU in the under. I could lean a little Southern Utah. Rice has gone over in 21 to 30, or 31, whatever they are, 21 and 10 to the over. I just like the under there. It's come down 5 points. And I like Milwaukee. But San Jose over, I like San Jose to win. There's a little better conference, a little better team, playing not too shabby.
I got a couple of starters.
Miz said, hold on, I'll get that. Miz, Miami B2. I got Miami +7. You got to take it. All right, what do we got for MLB?
Nothing in the Braves Nationals, but we got Webb pitching for the Giants against TBD on the Yankees. We got Mr. Kluber as the starting pitcher for the Red Sox. Nobody for Baltimore. Nothing in those. We do have one, I think at least one full matchup. Keller and Green for Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. What a beautiful game to start off there.
Under.
I personally
Cincinnati run line.
Max Scherzer is going to be starting for the Mets. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Shane Bieber for Cleveland. Other than that, everybody else is TBD.
Yeah, we got the Yankee guy. It'll probably be Cole, but he's maybe a little banged up now, And
we could probably make some guesses. You're probably going to get Max Fried Chicken from the Braves.
Yep.
You get what's his face from the Brewers. Burns, thank you. You probably get Garrett Cole. Shane McClanahan's probably coming from the Rays. Jacob deGrom's probably pitching for the Rangers. Either Wheeler or Probably Wheeler or Nola for the Phillies. I mean, you could probably guess a lot of these. Probably what Framber Valdez for the Astros, Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins. You could probably put a bunch of these guys in.
That'd be good. That'd be a good game.
Zach Gallen versus Clayton Kershaw probably in that Arizona Dodgers game, and I'll be taking the Diamondbacks.
I'll take the Diamondbacks. Yeah, yep.
I'm already signed up. I'll sign up for some of that.
I'll probably grab some Houston under with Cease versus Framber.
Yeah, I could see that. It's crazy. Sounds probably going to bet the over in the Mets Marlins game when it's
going to be 6.
Scherzer and Alcantara. Yeah, I'll sign up for that one.
Seattle's going to be a good matchup. Whoever they throw out there as a starter, whether it's Castillo or Ray or yeah.
I'll take Seattle game 1 too. I'm excited for baseball. Probably take the over in the Pirates Reds game.
I'll take the Giants because they're going to be a 2-1 dog probably because it's the Yankees.
Probably.
Braves, probably a run line and an over game there.
I think that the run line is probably going to be way out of price. Like it'll probably be minus 150.
150 will be a little high there.
Yeah, I don't want to lay that.
The Red Sox might be a run line play because everybody's going to bet Baltimore.
I'm going to be on Baltimore.
The Cubs hopefully will be a little home dog against Milwaukee.
Yeah. I'll sign up for some Philadelphia action.
Tampa will be a run line game for me, probably an under. Texas will be a run line game for me, even though they're gonna, they're going versus a team he's faced.
Yeah.
Cincy run line for me, under.
Okay.
Toronto, just fading St. Louis all year long.
Probably grab the over in the Padres game.
Kansas City over.
Yeah.
Dodger game, I'll probably go over.
Not if it's Gallen and Kershaw.
On the Padres? Padres are playing the Rockies.
Oh, I thought you just said Dodgers. Yeah, I just said over in the Rockies game. Sorry.
All right. And Houston, we talked about that. LA and Oakland, no opinion on that game. I mean,
probably grab a little Oakland action off the day one. Let's get it.
I mean, Ohtani will be 3-1 fave probably.
Exactly. So I think we're going to start it early this year because Nick wants to put, even if they're a free play up, fading every single minus 300 favorite this year.
Why not? Nathan had a simple 3-teamer yesterday, Higgs. 2 out of 3. Creighton, Oregon, Gonzaga. Brutal. The Torvik. Yeah, Torvik. I thought I mentioned Torvik and Haslam. I think Golden State, Houston, NBA goes over to 250. Again, at Golden State, I'm just looking to fade Golden State. Blue Ribbon books code. Remember the old Blue Ribbon? It folded out. It was like an old newspaper. It was fabulous, the Blue Ribbon. Brandon. Yeah, where are your season start snacks for Jay? This is a nice one for your season snacks for Jay. My season snacks? I don't know. Brandon, are we going to meet up over at Sugarland for a little Space Cowboy action?
Hey, just because Higgs is fat doesn't mean he always has snacks. That's not the case.
I keep this next to me?
Never mind. My bad.
I got to go through this one because this is it expired November of 2022, so I got to eat it. I just found it in my box of dry goods. Mr. Nika's laughing at Markel. When Markel's like, oh, I was about to leave, and beautiful Mr. Nika comes in. Michael, not a lot going on today. Maybe I can actually get some work done. Yeah. Good luck with that, Michael, because next Monday you'll have a lot of day baseball. The best thing about baseball is because you have your opening day on Thursday, right? So it'll take the whole weekend of opening days. And then on Monday, you're going to have a new set of opening days on Monday, Tuesday, because everybody on the road comes home. So you basically have 2 opening days. I don't know. I like it. Nathan, nothing but action, baby. Oh, Nathan, stop at the NBA. Brandon, opening day's Thursday. Yes, it is. And listen, we got to go to a Sugarland game, little Space Cowboy action. I like to go for the swag days. I want to go and I want to get a bobblehead. I'm all for a free crazy jersey. Some players getting hurt playing the WBC. Absolutely, Miz. Yeah. Edwin Diaz out for the year. Met fans extremely happy. I knew I should have jumped on the Sycamores. What's that score there? Again, I took the 7.
It was like a It's a 6-point game. It's 31-25, 7 minutes to go. Oh, and I think Miz was not. Diaz news is old news. Altuve's out 8 to 10 weeks with a broken finger or broken thumb. So
had an easy loser yesterday with Cuba plus a run and a half. Who'd they play yesterday?
14-2 against the United States of America.
Blue Jays money line today, he says. Again, baseball 12-12-2 plus 225. I'm just going to sit tight for a week here with tournament action. Although going, into tonight's show when we do look at lines, we'll talk about some NIT tomorrow, but I'll probably bring up some baseball stuff. We did it a couple weeks ago with futures, and I'm sure we'll do it now. People are like, how'd you get that number? But again, we don't wait till tip off and first pitch and kickoff to do our things a minute beforehand. It's a lock. Here we go, Cody. Here we go. Gearing up for Nerfy season. You know me, Tate. I'm not a huge Nerfy guy because I don't like laying those kind of odds. I think every game should be a Nerfy in the first inning because your starting pitcher is one of the 5 best pitchers on your team. And if you can't get 3 outs, let's go. Contraction. Get rid of a bunch of teams so we have better pitching. How about that?
Or it's the top 3 hitters for each team coming up in the first inning, and all the games should be Yerfies.
No.
I'm just trying to.
The pitcher should always have an edge, no matter how good the hitters are. Especially first time around. Yerfies and first 5s. Again, people are going to love the first 5s. We'll throw out the first 5s here. One, they're going to have to be all plus money or even money kind of stuff. I'm never, ever going to lay that kind of stuff out. And we'll put losers out here because I'm not going to. You can go to plenty of other shows that are going to give you 240 kind of faves and that kind of crap. But you know what? I got 30 years and cash buried on my property. So I know that my way wins more than laying huge faves. Tom, I got hurt again. What is the tomb? The tomb got hurt again? I guess that's supposed to be Altuve got hurt again. Todd and prepared in the house. Good to see you, Todd. Hey, guys, about college drops the shot clock down to 25 seconds next year. Are you doing OH show tonight? Yes, there'll be a late show tonight. Yes, they are. Rodeo's over. Brandon is back at it. There'll be a late show tonight. Yes. And I know we do it at midnight most of the time. But honestly, I'm going to see how MLB kind of goes with their lines. Because maybe we can have a little earlier. Maybe it'll be a 10 o'clock kind of show instead of a midnight kind of show, depending on where the lines are. Stuff like that. What do you think about the baseball clock? I hate it. I hate it. Now, a lot of younger guys, it's probably not going to bother. But you're going to have your older pitchers, and I think it's going to bother them.
I will say, I want them to change one tiny thing with the pitch clock. After the bottom of the 8th, take it off. 9th inning and on, no pitch clock. Because I do not want a game to end because of a called third strike or a walk. I think that is stupid. If anything, turn it off after the bottom of the 8th and let them be able to play out the 9th.
No. I mean, listen. It's
or don't have it all together.
They put this stupid fandom runner out there anyway in the 9th inning. So it doesn't, or in the 10th inning. It doesn't make a difference. Again, let's try to get people who don't even like baseball to watch baseball. Stop it. I'm telling you, 3 years, 7 inning games. This guy's got to be in the Hall of Fame. He's got 34 complete games this season. What are you talking about? It's the Hall of Fame. 34 complete games. Yeah. I like my real pitchers that would throw 13 inning complete games and lose 6-4. Mets and Red Sox parlay. Oh, brother. Here we go. Starting already, Mr. Nika. Starting already, huh? With the 180 here with the Red Sox. Justin, today's my day to bet MLB futures. 10 single bets. I only bet $100 future keeping units. Listen, why not? That's why I started at $50, $100. You move up. I mean, now I can do, nickels on games or on wins, 1,500. But again, I'm going to throw out, 10,000 in action across the board on all this nonsense. Rookie of the year, some MLB, MVP, Cy Youngs. It's a healthy investment, Justin. And you're going to hit a couple of these. Good for you. Good bankroll management, good growth, worth it. Gabe, are the Islanders making the playoffs? I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Sweet 16's Thursday, Gabe. When did the hockey playoffs start? I don't even know. I hate the Mets. Don't bet the Mets. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great when the Mets are 30 and 64 this year.
You can take that one to the bank.
Dogs MLB here. Exactly. Dogs all the time, baby. Doggy, doggy, doggies. It's first weeks of baseball. Take the unders. East Coast games being playing cold weather. I just I'm usually an under better to start the year. Like you said, you got cold weather on the East Coast, even in the Midwest. You got day games. It's 40 degrees. Pitchers always ahead of the hitters. That being said, I think scoring will be up a little this year. Because we haven't really seen, and I said before here, I was like, let's just bet all the overs here. Normally I'm an under guy. We haven't really seen complete teams because of the World Baseball Classic. I know guys are getting their swings and stuff in, but again, you'll see on next week, those lines are going to come out. I'll put them all in here. They'll be on the chat. You'll see where I go. What like if your show did a little earlier for the Late Show, Miz? Yeah, you know what it is with it started at midnight because we needed lines. I mean, the NIT lines, we had matchups in NIT since last week. They just came out this morning. And they weren't even up at 8 o'clock this morning. So that's why I was a little late. Because Tim's like, oh, the NIT lines are up. And that was at noon. Come on. King D loves the pitch clock. Best thing to happen to baseball. It's terrible. No, thank you. Rob Franklin's in the house. Rob, what's going on with Aaron Rodgers? He's still in Green Bay. Thank goodness. Please, Jets, sign Lamar. Trade the 2 first-round picks. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Trade them. They're going to be 20th. They'll be at the back end of the draft anyway. We don't want to give Lamar $37 million, but we'll give Aaron Rodgers at 40. It's $65 million. Makes perfect sense. Did you have a good weekend? I had a nice weekend, Brandon. Thank you for asking. Hope you had a good weekend as well. Cooley to Georgetown. We said that over the weekend. Cooley to Georgetown, Patino to St. John's. Untouchables in the house. Good afternoon. Looks like Indiana State game is going to go way over. Yeah, it started out slow. It was a 154 opener. It's come down. Again, I got the under there, Miz. Ted, I think the biggest question for baseball is, can the Indians bring back the name Indians? They're always the Indians to me. They'll always be the Cleveland Indians. Wolves, Knicks, under. I don't know, Rob. I like the Knicks here, so I'm laying the 8.5. I need a bunch of points. Maybe it's I'll take a 120 to 100 win. Sounds good to me. Lex still keeping it classy with the Hicks. And I got Tim today, Lex. You can say Tim's name today. Untouchable. Higgs, you're right. The Blues were to play against the fake Jets yesterday in hockey. Of course, they didn't play it. I didn't either. So, Hakeem's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Miz, this Rodriguez guy for Baltimore gets tired after 3 innings. I think people are going to be high on the Orioles. A lot of faith in their youngsters come in and take big steps forward. I'm not buying it. I know Tim is. Last year was one thing. We were on the Baltimore train. Maybe a little over adjustment.
Yeah, I may we've been doing our futures show. I may have a decent chunk of futures on the Baltimore Orioles with Hendrickson MVP, them to make the playoffs, over wins, the AL East, and Rushman MVP. So let's go Baltimore.
Bad news. I guess. Well, you'll be a skeleton because there'll be no more Bojangles for you. You'll be out squeegee in windshields.
You know what? I probably should stop eating. I probably should stop eating Bojangles all the time. That's a good
idea. 5-legger, 20K odds, killed by the Capitals, race to 3. Oh my goodness. You are a masochist, Lex. What are you doing? Marlins are playing this afternoon. We like the Marlins. Let's pull up a little MLB again. Marlins versus the Mets. Yes, take the Marlins. Although I have no lines is this? I'm looking at opening day. I'm sorry. I don't even know who they're playing. I got the opening day lineup. I got opening day. I'm like, I got no pitchers listed here for this Marlins game. San Jose is -6. I like San Jose today. Just they played a little better down the stretch here. I'm not a big Radford guy. I mean, I get it. I'll take my small schools some of the time, but not here. San Jose. You don't need to set up a calendar. I don't know when it's a Hickster or a Twin anymore. Should be a banner for that. Yeah. Tim Popson, come on. Untouchables. A real push on the hardwood for me. Xavier, Utah Valley, Gonzaga, Kentucky, Indiana, Stanford women's basketball. No, women's basketball. Rob got an Eastern Kentucky +7 and over. I got the EKU and I got an under 154. So I'm hoping for a split or just no scoring for the rest of the game. Last time I took MLB picks, you went 2-0. They were +20. What's good today? Today's MLB picks. Let's see. We're 12-12 and 2 MLB plus money, by the way. Today's MLB picks will be I got to take Detroit. That line flipped there, it looks like. Baltimore's got to be a play. That line's dropped 25 cents. Always take Miami. We're fading St. Louis. The Reds look like a play. Again, 10-cent move there. Got to like the Indians there. 10-cent move there. And the Rockies. 15 cents. Start your day with a Detroit winner. End the night with a Colorado winner. Southern Utah minus the 6 against Rice. I don't hate it. Buy stocks. Bet against the Sabres. Who do they got today? Because they sure looked like trash yesterday there, buy stocks.
They don't play today.
Miz, I hope not, but I think the Orioles regress this year. I think so too. Brandon says Pressburger bathroom is praying too. Okay. Add that one. That's an ad. Cody, what do you got here? Detroit or Blue Jays stay hot. I haven't really bet any MLB, especially with the NCAAs and NIT the last week. So I don't know who is hot in Major League Baseball, who is not. And at this point, I'm a week away from regular season. I'll just kind of stick with basketball. Maybe I'll dabble a little bit as the week, for the weekend. I think it's especially as we get a little closer to regular season. You got more guys just coming in, taking some swings, throwing a couple innings, lining up rotations. Rob says Japan on a run line today. They look pretty good. Here's some baseball. Hunter, Houston, rookie of the year, plus 1,400. That was a Caesars line. Peraza for the Yanks and Ryan Peepo, Dodgers, Frelick. Anyway, again, when we put these out, Caesars had some crazy numbers. Most wins, we went with Framber, Strider. Again, Musgrove or Snell. Maybe you think somebody on the Padres takes a step forward. Maybe somebody on.
What about Julio Urias?
I don't think the Dodgers are going to be all that great.
Okay, I haven't.
I'm not. I mean, I like I like my and I have a Urias up here for Cy Young, right? Because he's good for a 20-3 type season. But the fact that the Dodgers don't let him throw more than like 170 innings, what is that about? Is that just they just baby pitchers now? Is that just we just baby all of our pitchers? The guy's been pitching. He's been in majors for 8 years. He's 25. He's been in majors for 8 years. Tim, look at his numbers. He came up at 18 and they bounced him around all over the place.
He pitched in the bullpen for a bunch and then finally has gone out of the bullpen the last 2 years.
He's 20-3 every year.
17 and 21 wins last 2 years. But he doesn't pitch a lot of innings. That's why he gets a bunch of. Well, they don't have to pitch him a bunch of innings when the bullpen is as solid as it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're up 7-0 in the 6th. Let's bring in the bullpen. I guess you don't have to.
Exactly. You don't need to overwork them.
Yeah. These are my NL size here.
Save them so that they could choke in the DS again.
In the play, yeah, exactly. Because they don't know how to pitch in high leverage spots as starters. Here are some AL ones. The Rodon one's looking great already. Unbelievable. Freaking crappy Yankees. Every team looks like trash against the Bruins. But again, the Bruins were in a back-to-back spot. I said we like the over there. I think it went. Did it even go over? Or was it a push at 7? I don't even know. Any thoughts for the Rockets tonight, Brandon? Yes, we like the Rockets plus the 10 points. Robert, Niembar, 19 points plus 240. I don't even know who's that guy. I don't even know who that is. Commandment went all with small ball. Last team from ACC. No. I mean, I like them here against Houston, but their lack of defense and then just, I mean, first of all, they had no right even beating Drake. Drake didn't score for 6 minutes in that game, the end of the game. Like that's just, I mean, Miami, and then you come out and they're losing to Indiana, and then they go on a 20-2 run, or whatever the heck they did. I mean, I like Miami in +7 here because Houston's a team that struggles sometimes, but can they win it all? I don't think so. That would have to be a hard no for me. No. Because I think Texas could get them in the next round. Or even Xavier. Plays for the Pacers. All right. I mean, Nembhard. Let's see how he's
doing. I
doing.
don't do player props, especially in 1-800-GAMBLER games.
So you're going 19 points. He averages 8 points a game. How's he been lately? 22, 24, 15, 19, 14. So who's hurt for the Pacers that all of a sudden this guy's getting doubling his scoring average? That's number one. So obviously somebody's not playing. And who they got today? Against Charlotte. I mean, hey, go for Rob, go for it. He's obviously getting the ball. It's a team that I guess is not going anywhere because he's putting up points lately. Untouchable going Indiana again, women's college basketball against Miami. It's all you, Untouchable. I have no clue. Maybe Halliburton. Yeah, probably Halliburton's out. Miz isn't sold on Gonzaga. You know, their free throw shooting concerns me. The scoring doesn't. They could score. UCLA does play defense, but now they're down two guys. Now they're down 2 starters. Gonzaga should be able to get by them. Down 2. Now, against Connecticut or Arkansas, I don't know how Gonzaga will do there. Any thoughts for the Astros tomorrow? I got to. I don't. There's no line, Brandon. I can't give a line out. I mean, no line, no betting. Halliburton's that and 2 other guards. All right. Oh, then you know what? Now we know why he's averaging 20 points a game the last 4. And now you're getting that plus 240. Take it. Bama looks as good. They've been a number 1 team. They look excellent. Why? We can't say anything bad about Alabama. It's either if they let San Diego State play some defense, it'll be kind of close. If they're calling fouls, Bama by 20. Indiana State game's 90 at the half. Over. My under is not looking good, miss. Under 154, probably a loss. My pen is out. I'm marking it down as a loser. That is a loser. What is it? How's the +7 looking? Dave didn't ask. Good afternoon. I took a Big Eastern Kentucky +6.5 for the Kings on the ice. I like EKU with you. And the Kings, somebody else like the Kings here on the ice. Halliburton is out, but Turner going to put up 35. Well, is there 20 left to go to our guy, Cody? Are there NHL games tonight? I think there's a couple NHL games tonight. We have 2 huge faves, Colorado -480 and Edmonton -330. So those are absolutely never playing on. Florida's a $2 fave on the road, basically. So it would actually, for me to be the only play, would be the LA Kings puck line. Nathan says San Jose in college hoops. I like San Jose myself. Rob says not sold on his eggs either. And he likes the Kings on the ice. Kings puck line for me. Kings puck line for me. So today we have, let me go back. Well, these are the baseball props because we were just talking a little baseball, but here we go. Well, no, we don't go. Where is basketball? Oh, no, because it's not in the midday money. It's in the NCAA. Here you go. Indiana State under 153.5. Southern Utah -6. San Jose over 128. Milwaukee plus the 6. Knicks minus 8.5. Rockets plus the 10. So there is that. And someone asked me about the over before, and I said I kind of lean San Jose there. I just, Ranford to me is a team that's, San Jose is a little more defensive, but they should be able to score a little bit here. They've played better down the stretch, as I mentioned. So for them to get a 70, I think we can get a 70 plus out of them, which will in turn make me think we get an over in this game. 90 points first half, back forth. I'm playing the second half over. May as well, Bill. It's listen, I got the under. Not doing good. Edmonton first period, puck line, even money. Again, they outscore them 2-0 in the first. I guess it's worth a shot, Rob. I mean, I'm not telling you to lay 330 and 170, 180 on a puck line for the game. It's going to be a no. That's something I'm not even getting involved in. No thanks. Don't bet hockey much. We're playing Edmonton overs. Well, that's the thing. If you want to take Edmonton today, if you think they win, the line it's 6.5. So you think they put up 5 or 6 themselves, and can San Jose score a bucket here or a goal, whatever you want to word it? San Jose at 125.5 now. It's come down, huh? Well, hey, Cody, my initial total was bad. Maybe I'll go on 2 totals today. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. The video picks have been bad. We're 12 games under 500 in the video. I did have a good weekend. Went to the rodeo on Sunday. Excellent. Miz, I got a 7 on Edmonton, still taking the over. All right, so it's gone up still. San Jose is a bad team. But I can see this game being a 6-1 and you get a loss. Again, I'm not playing any hockey today. Kings puck line, the only thing I'd look at. So there is that. But Gracious in the house. Coming in with some MLB on a Monday. So I definitely don't like the Phillies. I said here to take Baltimore. That line's come down. Braves, same thing. That one's gone up a little bit. Cardinals, definitely a no. I said Tigers with the line move, Baltimore with the line move, Miami with the line move, Colorado with the line move, Reds with the line move. Don't like those teams. Justin, overs are good. I bet 1-2 unit bet a day, and that was the over. Looks good so far. I mean, you know me, guys. I'm not coming in here and saying things are winners. I don't ever count the chickens before they hatch. You know that. If you had a TCU bet yesterday, you should know that. If you had Gonzaga, you should know that. 90 points. That's great. What do you need? 40 something to go? 50 to go? I don't know. I wait till it's over. It's not over till it's over, as they say. That's it for a Money Monday late show tonight. We'll be back. Again, there's probably a little more baseball coming forward now. And the late show, remember, late night money is only about 15 minutes. Quick. We run down the games for the next day. Wednesday night, though, we'll do something probably around 8 or 9 o'clock. And it'll be Craig's wants to come in. He wants to do some Sweet 16 stuff. So that'll be a little earlier on the Wednesday for the Sweet 16. Miz is taking a shot with Eastern Kentucky second half. I think it's worth a shot. I mean, what do we got? It's a 4-point game. Rob's coming in. Prop bet. Shot on goal Zucker. Ekblad. Radish. Good luck with these things. I'm no thank you to these props. Hope they hit. I'd write them down. I don't even know who any of these guys play for. Gracious, have a good one, my friend. Miami money line, good money over Houston. Is this, what are we talking about here? Is this baseball? Miami? Oh no, this is for college hoops. Miami money line. Well, they're getting 7. I like a +7. It'd be worth a shot in the 240 range. I wouldn't hate it, Bill. We're out of here. New show coming up. If you're on the Picks and Parlay side of things. And if you're on Picks and Parlays, why don't you subscribe to the Win the Free Pick channel as well? Cost you nothing. Nathan, head boy must felt like a nutshot, Higgs. Terrible. Terrible. What are you going to do? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm rolling out. I got free pick video later on coming up. Mids, got to start making dinner for wife. Making dinner fried chicken and homemade mashers. It's 1 o'clock. You're making dinner already? Rob likes Miami plus a 7. I do too. I got him already plus 7. I got a 7.5 actually. Yesterday it was a 7.5. 7.5 for me. UConn, San Diego State, I like as a dog. I like Princeton 10.5 there. But we're out of here.